Good morning, everybody. Um, I just wanted to get on here and give everyone a update of where I'm at health wise. It's been a long time since I posted, probably back, I don't know, can't even remember. But, hush, doggies. My dogs decide to bark when I get on here, but oh well. We'll just overlook them real quickly because I just want to let everybody know that my pathology report came back. I did have stage 3 colon cancer. So I had a tumor in the sigmoid area of my colon. I was transferred. I got an awesome doctor in Little Rock at UAMS, Dr. Mustang. Very, very, very good doctor. And he was so good. I was so happy. And I was so happy with UAMS actually because I'm telling you, I don't, I didn't know what it was like to go to a hospital that had excellent, excellent care from everyone from the doctors down to the people making your appointments. Everybody. I have not had anyone be short or rude or condescending or it's been wonderful. Anyway, so I love that hospital. Love it, love it, love it. If you need to go, that's a good place to go. And then so anyway, I went down there, and that was in January, and immediately scheduled me for surgery. That's the first part. They want to remove that, so they removed about a foot of my colon, and they replumbed it up, and everything works. And that was the most painful thing, I'll tell you. And then, so we were waiting on the pathology report from the actual cancer, and when it came back, he was Dr. Mustang was told me how they rank them or whatever. So because I had 30 lymph nodes removed, and they also check them to make sure that the cancer isn't starting to move. My hopes was it was just a stage 2, but unfortunately I had 4 lymph nodes that actually had the cancer in them, but it wasn't going out yet. So we got it just in the nick of time. I mean, if I'd have waited another month. So please go get your colonoscopy. Please go get it. If you are 50, get it. If you are a woman, get it. I thought this was a man's disease, really. And then also, if you have family history, I have 4 children. I don't have any family history of this at all, but I have 4 children. And so the doctor says that my children need to go when they're 40. So if you have a family history, oh my goodness, go when you're 40. I have 4 dogs. They bark at everything. So anyway, let's quit looking at them. Hush, 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 hush. So anyway, then the next step was, okay, so he tells me that he removed all the cancer, but I have to they suggest I do chemotherapy because, hey, Wills, stop it. Stop. I have to do chemotherapy treatment for 6 months. But it'll be okay. I'm glad that it's there. I'm glad the treatment's there. But then, because it's so damaging to your blood veins, they suggested that I get a port put in. That's why I've got this shirt on, because I wanted to show y'all. That I get a port put in. That way I don't have to get stuck in blood and blah, blah, blah every time I go down there. What I do is every other Thursday, go to UAMS with my sweet little husband and my daughter, usually, if she can go, and we go down there. We have to go 12 times. So we go down there, we do blood work. Blood work comes back okay, because I have to keep my white blood cell count up. If it goes too low or I get an infection, they won't let me do chemo that day. So I'm just like so scared to catch anything out here, so I just stay at home. For the most part, I was getting a little crazy. I want to get out of here for a little bit, but anyway. So, they scheduled me to come back in like that next week after I had my surgery, and I had my follow-up appointment. Then they scheduled me to come in, and they, as you can kind of see, they put what's called a port right here. And what that is, there's a little disc thing in there, and they put this needle deal in there. Well, they draw blood out of it too, but they put this thing in there. And so the whole time that, and then it runs up, if you can see, and then it goes in, and it shoots the medicine like that far from my heart. It scares me to think about it. Oh my God. I was so scared that first day, and when they put that in there, I was like waiting and waiting. I was like I hope it don't melt my heart or blow it up. I mean, I was scared. I'm going to tell you straight up. And it's not because I don't have faith. I have a lot of faith. Faith of a mustard seed. But I'm telling you, that was, and it hurt. Oh my gosh. This, getting the port for me, hurt worse than the actual surgery. So what we ended up doing was, they did that. Then had to let this heal, and so it's like, oh, I was wanting to hurry up and just, oh my goodness, let's get this done, kind of thing. But no, so that's basically where I'm at right now. I'm sorry about the dogs, but I'm just every other Thursday I go, and I'm telling you, I have to come home and with this weird looking bag thing, kind of an IV deal. And so for 48 hours after I go to the hospital and sit for about 3 or 4 hours, then I come home and I keep this bag thing on me that's full of chemotherapy. And for 48 hours. And then either Jeff, my husband, or myself, or my daughter will remove, it's all taped down, but remove all that tape, pull that port out, and then we'll get rid of that in the container they gave us. And so this time, which being my first round of chemo, I didn't know what to expect. I know I was so sick. Oh my, I was so sick for a bit. But they told me that I'd be sick, and then start feeling better. Well, guess what? Today, I feel great today. Tomorrow's Thursday. Jeff took me for a little ride on the motorcycle yesterday, and that was nice to get outside. But tomorrow morning at 7:30, I get to start over again. So you may not make any videos for a little bit because I don't have the strength to do it. Fatigue is unreal, just unreal. But anyway, so I just wanted to let everybody know where everything was at, and we named the port is named Tiny. So I'm trying to change the name of everything because I don't want to think of port or chemo or cancer. Ooh, all those words have such negative, ugly things with them. So we call this Tiny. The chemo is called Dale. Why? I don't know. Cancer, yeah, was called Dale. And the chemo, we called that Mary Jane. And some of you might know why. It's a healing thing. I have to look at chemo as a good thing, not as something that makes me sick. It's making me well. It's keeping me well so I can spend a lot of my life, the rest of my life, doing what I love to do. So, anyway, so that's what we did. I also have this bag they gave me at the hospital. It's called a chemo bag. I named that Ethel because I have a cousin named Ethel, and she has always been so cool that I always wanted to be like her kind of a hippie like type girl she is, and so I named it after her. So my bag's named Ethel. But anyway, okay. Well, that's it. Pray for me tomorrow and several days after, if you don't mind. I love getting prayers from people, but here we go. We start again tomorrow, and guess what? After tomorrow, I only have 10 more times to go. Then I'll be done. Then I'll be done. Yay. I'm excited about that. Blessings, everybody. You're a 10.